All right, we're on. To start, can you say your full name?
Anton.
Anton?
Yes,
Well, it looks like we got you for 8 laps here in the Porsche Turbo, correct?
absolutely.
All right. So, quick review. They mentioned all these things, but, I'm just here to help you.
Sure.
So as long as you listen to me, we're going to have a good time. Also, because we're not using the paddles today, we're going to worry about it, but keep in mind that these windshield wipers are still pretty close. And they do move. Some people hit on accident all the time. It's pretty normal. But I'm going to do the manual mode, but I'm going to shift it here instead. So it's automatic to you, but to me, I'm just shifting. So just to let you know what's going on.
Okay, so you want to shift it for me?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so can you just leave? Let's try the shifters in this case.
Okay. The reason why I don't want to go automatic mode because it'll like shift too much.
Okay.
And then I'll overheat transmissions. But if I just shift it, because there's an option for me to shift it here.
No, I mean I got it. So let me try this one.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm good.
If that's the case, I'll help you. I'll let you know when to upshift and when to downshift.
Okay.
So if I don't say anything, you can just keep it in gear.
Sure.
Also, if you notice, these mirrors are for me.
Got it.
Yeah, it's my job to look behind us for traffic.
Okay.
If I see any traffic, I will do this, the hazards. When I do this, this means someone's going to pass us. What I want you to do, take your feet off the pedals. Just no accelerating and no braking. I'll place my hands here for safety. I'm going to let the person pass us.
Mm-hmm.
Once they pass, I shut it off, and then we can accelerate.
Okay, got it.
That's, one more thing for me to mention. 8 laps is a little bit too much. If we do more than 7 laps, we have to do what we call a cool down lap. What that means is that we're going to go 1 lap very slow,
Okay.
not touch the brakes, and let the car cool down for a moment.
Sure, absolutely.
So we're going to do 4 laps,
Yeah.
then we'll do a cool down lap, and then we'll do our final 4 laps.
Okay.
So you're going to get 9 laps today, basically.
Well, good.
Also, because we're going to go slow 1 lap, it'll give me a chance to talk to you. Talk about what we can improve upon maybe. Maybe a different line, maybe a little different technique. But on those final 4 laps, we're going to go really fast.
Sure, let's try to do it.
Other than that, that's all I have to say.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
Any final questions?
Not really. I'm good.
Let's go have some fun. Push the button, bring it down. Yes, and then tap the gearbox this way, just like so. We're going to head to our left. To begin, we're going to want to check for traffic before we enter on the course, okay?
Sure.
We're going to go this way. And let me make sure my professional's not drifting. Okay, I don't see him. Let's go to the stop sign right here, and we will stop appropriately. So let's stop here. Let me take a look for traffic. Okay, we are now clear. We're going to enter the course. As we enter the course, let's try doing an upshift, Anton. Then we're going to go across the line here, just like so. There we go. It's okay. Don't worry about that. We're going to go for the green cone, upshift. Yep, try that again. See how they're very close here? Kind of causes an accident sometimes. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Look for the exit cone. Here comes our straightaway. Upshift. It's here. Yep. Upshift again. Good. Here's the braking cone, correct?
Yeah.
We're going to brake here. Downshift towards that green cone. Look for that next green cone now. Good. The closer we get to the cones, the better. Look up now for the exit. We're going to accelerate to the exit cone. Here's the next braking cones ahead. Braking hard here to the green. Look across for the next green. You see it?
Yeah.
Good. After this corner, let's stay on the right side. And that's because there's another green cone. Now, this person is going to let them pass. We're going to pass this person. Nope, no throttle, no throttle. We only give it throttle after the apex, not before that, okay? Here's the next green cone. It's a turn-in. Braking towards this cone. Look for that apex. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have to wait until after the apex, then we can accelerate. Look on the right side. See the green cone? Braking. Look across. Look for that green cone up top. All the way up there. Braking towards this. Look for the next green cone. Good. Now look for the exit as well. We're going to accelerate to the exit cone. Upshift. Upshift. Good.
Probably I can do that.
Here's our cones. Braking hard. Downshift. Look across. Look across. Try to do another downshift for me if you can. Remember, it's on the wheel. Look for the exit. Accelerate to the exit cone. Upshift. Here's our cones. Braking hard. Downshift. looking across. Look for it. Look for the cones. Good. After this corner, stay on the right side. A little bit of throttle is okay. Braking, looking across. Throttle, be very smooth when you get on the throttle, okay? Don't floor it, just be smooth.
Okay.
Braking to the turn in, looking across. Look for it. After the apex, we didn't need a downshift. Remember, if I don't say it, you don't need a downshift.
Got it.
Braking. Let's look where you want to go. Look for that green cone. All the way up there. Braking. Looking. Look for the exit cone. And accelerate after the apex. Keep going. Here comes our cones. Braking hard. Downshift. Looking across. Get that apex. Look for the exit cone. And accelerate to the exit cone. Here's our next braking cones. Braking to the turn in. Look across. Look for it. After this corner, stay on the right side. Here's our next cones. Braking. We're looking. After the apex, then you can accelerate. Braking to the turn in. Look across. Wait for that apex. Wait for it. And then you can accelerate. Right side, upshift. Braking, look across. A little bit of throttle is okay. Braking, look. Look for the exit, no throttle yet, get the apex. Then you can accelerate after the apex. Stay in fourth gear. Here's our cones. I didn't need a shift, I said stay in fourth. Down, looking across, look. For the exit cone, and now go for the exit cone. Here's our braking cones coming up. Braking hard here to the turning point. My professional, he's behind us. I'm gonna let him pass, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Off the brakes. There he goes. We are clear. We're gonna get back to the right side now ourselves. Here's our cones again. Braking, look across. Wait for that apex, and then you can accelerate. Upshift. Braking hard to the turn, looking across. Wait for that apex, wait for it, and then be smooth with the acceleration. Braking. Look, now we have to wait. As it turns out, we just did 4 laps. So you know what, after this corner, we're not gonna pass this person, and that's because we're gonna actually begin our cooldown ourselves, so I guess we are gonna pass them, but we probably shouldn't, because we're gonna start our cooldown here, and now we're gonna do 1 lap around this speed, to be honest.
Okay.
Our main priority is to not touch the brakes because we want to cool down the brakes.
Okay, got it.
So that way keep working.
Okay.
How do you like it so far?
It's it's much easier to drive than than I was supposed to, because this is the first time I'm driving Porsche, so I've been like all about GDM cars before. So I've owned in a GTR, the original one, so with the wheel on the right. Also, like I have probably the 4th Evo 9 in a row. So that's what I've been driving all of my life.
Right.
And this one it's much easier to drive than I thought.
It's true. Now I can tell you've driven these 4-wheel drive cars before, because you drive it like a bat out of hell. That actually is not the quickest way around our course. What you always want to do is try to be smooth. For example, I notice you're always mashing on the throttle.
I do?
Yeah, always. Try to be smoother when you come back on the throttle, and I can tell because the gear will shift for me.
Okay, got it. Because I'm all about manual, so I know that if I'm pushing real hard, it's not going. Yeah, I do control the gears.
Right. But something else to notice too: the more of the track we use, the faster it's going to be. And I can tell you what we're going to do next is that I'm going to show you a little bit different racing line, so it's a little bit faster on these next 4 laps. Okay.
Okay.
So the first 4 laps, I'm just going to show you. I'll help you build on a couple of corners.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to pick it up from here. Now, this is where we came from originally.
Yeah.
So we're almost done with our cooldown lap here. Once we get this turning point, I want to start already looking across for the apex, and let's get to the turning point.
Yeah.
Look for that apex, and let's start going and get back on it. Let's do a downshift here. We're going to go for the exit cone. Let's get back on for the straightaway. Upshift. Here comes those cones. Braking hard to the turn in. Downshift, look across. Good, turn in. Get that apex. Look for the exit. And smooth on throttle to the exit cone. Good. That was much nicer. Here's our braking cones again. Braking hard. Brake hard to the turn in. Look across. Get that apex. Stay on the right side. Good job. Right hand side afterwards. Here's our cones. Softly braking. Yep, time to help you here. We didn't brake at all. And we need to brake for this corner in particular.
Got
also,
it.
my pro's behind us. I'm going to let him drift. Just for a moment. Wait. The reason we need to drift for that, or brake for that corner in particular, because it's a hill and it's off camber.
Okay.
You will lose traction if you don't.
Got it.
Squeeze on throttle after the apex. Look for that green cone. Upshift. Off. Looking at the top still. Gonna go for that green cone. Braking towards this brake. Looking for the exit cone. And now accelerate to the exit. Up. Now that there's no traffic behind us, I'm gonna show you a little bit different line. Braking hard. Downshift, looking across. Try to get it. Look for the exit. We braked a little bit too late. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta break out those points. Here's the next one coming up. So we brake here, towards that turn green. Brake towards it, looking across. Good. Now I'm gonna help you for this corner in particular. Let's brake here towards the turning point. We're gonna get that apex now. And watch this. After this apex, I want you to notice this. Look at all this room you have to the right.
Oh,
See how you can let it go out like that?
Yeah.
That's gonna help you keep speed.
got it.
Looking across. Look. After the apex, then we accelerate, not before. Upshift. Braking. Look across. A little bit of throttle now, a little bit. Braking up there. Looking. And go for the exit cone now. Upshift. Here's our cones coming up. Braking hard. Downshift. Looking for it. Squeeze up to the exit cone. Here's our cones coming up. Braking hard towards the turn in. Looking across. Stay on the right side. A little bit of throttle. Here's our cones. Soft braking, just like I showed you. Get that apex, and afterwards, then you can accelerate and let it go out to the right a little bit. Feel that difference?
Yes, absolutely.
Braking hard, that turn in, brake towards it, go all the way towards it. Looking across now. No throttle. Get that apex, no throttle. Squeeze after the apex. There you go. Right side, upshift. Soft brake, look across. A little bit of throttle is okay. Soft brake, looking across. Look, no throttle. Exit cone, and now go for it. Good. Staying forth. No shifting. Here's our cones. Hard brake. Hard. Down. Looking. Get close. Closer. And now go for the exit. Here's the next cones. Braking. Looking. Right side. Soft. We're looking. Nope, no throttle yet. And as it turns out, we just did another 4 laps.
We did?
We did.
Oh
So
my
we
god,
are
it was
now
very
finished.
fast.
We're gonna exit the course this way, okay?
Oh, okay, got it. Whew.
There it is. All right.
So how was it?
Just like what I was saying from the get in between laps, we're still very aggressive. We would have to just smooth ourselves out. We did really well on the second laps though,
Okay.
comparatively to the first one.
Mhm.
I can tell you're like not afraid. You just want to like get on it,
Mhm.
brake as hard as you can, throttle as hard as you can, turn as hard as you can.
Mhm.
But the thing that's going to help us the most also is the whole idea of looking ahead. We're going this way.
This way?
Yeah. We're going to park next to the other Porsche right there. On the second spot here.
Over here?
Yeah, right here, number 25 right here.
25. It's a good one. It's a very good one. It's very easy to drive.
There you go.
That's it?
Go ahead and turn the wheel to the right all the way. And we're going to keep the car on, right? We're going to let the car cool down for a moment.
Okay.
But, as I was kind of mentioning here, we weren't looking where we wanted to go a lot of the times, and that made it so, like, erratic.
Okay.
What we have to do instead is, like, here's a good example. You see this white car in front of us?
Yeah.
Like, you focus on it, do you see it?
Yeah.
Now look up. Do you see the mountains in the back?
Yes.
Did you see the mountains in the back when you saw the white car in front of you?
No.
But do you see the white car in front of you when you look at the mountains in the back?
Yes.
That's kind of the idea. If you focus on what's in front of you, you don't see what's going to happen next.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Even when you go fast, like if you focus too much on where you are now, you're not going to see the corner coming up.
Got it. So it's gonna be a surprise.
Exactly.
Got
So
it.
we don't want that to happen. So what we want to do is look up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at kind of everything and not focus on one particular idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we do, then we can see like, oh, I see the corner and coming, I can prepare for the next corner ahead.
Okay, so look not for the current one, but for the next one.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. And that comes with practice. You know, you normally don't do that. So it's understandable. It takes habits and practice to get good at that.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do, you're like, oh, now makes more sense.
Well, I like it, so I enjoyed it. So I thought the GTR is going to be like pretty much like PlayStation, but it's actually much easier to drive than GTR.
Mm,
I mean the 35 one, so the white one over
right.
here. So which is kind of surprise. So because it's gonna be a little bit different,
Mm.
just an opposite side, but whatever.
We got to
So
figure it out for
was,
sure.
It was really cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And you said this was your only card, right?
Yes, this is the only one.
So, my friend,
Thank you very much.
thanks for coming out with us.
Okay,
Let
sure.
me give this video to you.
Sure.